All right. Well, season 4, VECNA's attacks. I noticed in one of his attacks, it was slightly different than what he usually does. You know, like when he attacked Chrissy and when he attacked the other gentleman with that had the scar on his face with the glasses that was working with Nancy and Max. They all got an introduction, and he, you know, raised his claw over their forehead and, did his signature move. But with Patrick, he didn't do that. Remember when he first attacked Patrick? He was scanning through everyone, I guess, in the town, and listening to their thoughts or whatnot. And Patrick, I guess, at that time was thinking about what his dad had said. Because I think it was the night after they went drinking after the basketball game. And he said, "Oh, you went out drinking again, you're a disgrace." So I guess that was going on in his mind. That's when he got hit with the headache and his nose started bleeding. Then he started seeing the clock. And then he saw the clock again. And then the last time was when he heard the chime when he was going after Eddie when they were swimming in the Lover's Lake. And then he just rised up in the air and, VECNA did his thing. But it didn't show a face-to-face. It didn't show an introduction. It didn't even show anything from his past. Like with Chrissy, it showed, her mother and the whole, thing with the weight loss, how she was bulimic and, all that stuff. And then with the I can't think of his name, with the other guy that was wearing the glasses, they showed his car accident, right? And how he left he left his friend for dead. And, with Max, her brother and everything. But Patrick, the character, he didn't have a backstory. He didn't have anything along with to identify with his trauma. Usually, like I thought that was kind of weird. I guess maybe they didn't have time. Maybe they just decided to edit it out because they probably figured, what's the point? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up because I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I noticed that was different. Because I watched it again for like the third time. Did my binge watching. But anyway, hey, if there's something that you want to discuss, if there's something that you saw that's different, that you thought about, hey, leave a comment. Let's talk about it. All right.